Okay, so now with the release of Omarchy 3.1, I did a quick sort of summary video on what you can do with it and what's new. But I thought it was about time. I've been tinkering with my main Omarchy installation since it first came out, writing scripts, doing all sorts of stuff. So I thought it would be a really good opportunity, because I've just finished a job, to wipe the system and download the ISO, the new ISO 3.1 from the website, and just do a bare bones clean install. So once I've done that, then I'll go through all the software that I put on and the little scripts I've written along the way because of the problems I had to overcome with the things I wanted to do. So yeah, so what we'll do first, we just do the straight install, wipe the drive, put it on, then come back and I'll go through on OBS what I install and what I need for work. And obviously, yeah, and we just go from there. And I'll put links to all the scripts I use up the top here somewhere, that you can they're all off to other videos, so you can grab those if you need them. Anyway, that's the preamble done. Let's dive in. Okay, so I sped this up. I think it's 600%, but nothing's really changed here with this. It's like the installer's pretty standard. You just whiz through it and make your selections. Still no options for dual boot. I don't care about that. I love the fact that it's total commitment. Fine with me. And so we just whiz through this. It goes, it's pretty quick. It's a really, really quick installer. I think it's 4 minutes 30 this clocked in at. I don't know, you'll see it quick, but I mean, I didn't want to make you sit through the entire thing. There's nothing additional to be gained here, but I just wanted to show you that this is what I did really with it. So here we go, blitzing through. Now, it's quite funny when I did this. I'm recording this after I did the installation. And yeah, there was a few interesting things. They changed a lot. I mean, I know they've changed key binding and stuff, but there's some other bits inside that changed and threw me slightly, as you'll see. And I had to tweak some of my scripts. And I'm glad I'm probably going to say this again. I'm actually really glad I did this, because there might be a few people complaining that was pretty quick. Well, not really. 4 minutes. Anyway, so now you'll be booting in, and then password. I'm in 1080p here because I'm sort of doing it on a recorder unit. And then do your update. Download the updates. Not as many as there was before, but yeah, it's quite a lot. I mean, it was quite a small update in comparison on Sunday when they did this. But yeah, so that's it. Pretty much done. Very quick. Nothing new. That I don't remember that coming up in the top right hand corner, but anyway, that's fine. So yeah, reboot. And we're in. Okay, so that's the install done. And it took about 9 minutes, I think, from start to finish, a bit less. That's really good for a speedy installation. It took like 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes. You saw it on the video there. It took like 4 minutes at the top. But then obviously there's you've got to download some patches and stuff like that. So the next bit, now that we've got Omarchy on here, I'm going to switch to the desktop, he says. There we go. Okay, so now we've got Omarchy on here. Which way round am I facing? Actually, I think I should face the other way. Bear with me. Can I flip that? Whilst we're live? Yeah. Transform. Flip horizontally. There we are. It's like I'm looking in. Anyway, all right, let's come out of that. So, yeah, so now I've got a clean system. OBS is running. I mean, OBS is pre-installed. All I've done is rig it to the camera. I've done the updates. So there's a couple of packages I need to install before I do anything, what I do. So that's like basically super alt space, and going to install and go into the packages and install Kate, which is a text editor that I use. Bang that down. Done. Back in again. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this. Install packages and put KONSOLE. Again, I like KONSOLE. It sort of works for me. That one's done. So I've now got KONSOLE and Kate. KONSOLE's a terminal. It's like KDE terminal, and Kate's a quite good text editor. I prefer it over the ones that are on here. Don't hate me for that. Anyway, so that, and whilst I'm there actually in the AUR, I better get install something for later. Install package, media info is a little app that I use a lot. Media info, there we go. Oh, hang on, which one's that? I need the GUI version. Hang on, let's just put that one on. Is that the GUI? Yeah, hang on a minute. I probably need to go back and do that again. Just install package, media info. Supplies telling me input about CL, and I don't want that version. There it is. Sorry, I missed it. It's the media info GUI. That's the one I want. And that should now be there. So let's just bring that up. So let's go down. Let's just do media. There it is, media info. That's the one I need, which is, if you watch any of my other videos about video production, I use that to like check my files, so I don't need that anymore. And then I've got Kate, which is a text editor, which I use, which is great. Get rid of that. And then I use KONSOLE for all my console bits. So with that said, let's do the script. So the first thing I'll do, I haven't thought out what order to do this in yet, but I think I'll do, hang on, let's just bring up file thingy. I'll put my scripts into, I'll connect to Dropbox, by the way, done that. And I've connected up all the bits I normally use. So in my downloads, I've got DaVinci Resolve Studio ready to install. I've got Red Pill, which is my sort of mini backup program. So let's get that one first. So chmod plus X. Hopefully that'll work. And this is what I use KONSOLE, because I can just drag and drop it. And now I can run it. And this installs a little app that allows me to back up my config. Okay, so now all I need to do to back up everything right now, my config files. Okay, down here, and then I just need to back up. If it comes with a message. Okay, and my state of config files are totally backed up now. So if I start to fiddle with my Hyprland waybar thing, or whatever I do, I've got a backup. This was coming useful when they changed the key bindings the other day, if you didn't want to do it. I know they did a backup file, but this would probably be quite useful. Next up, we'll do Cosmic. Because I like there's certain Flatpak apps that I want to use. The Flatpak, there is no Flatpak thing on here. And I mean, and I like the Cosmic store because it worked really well. So I wrote a script to install the Cosmic Flatpak store. So chmod plus X. And there's my Cosmic script. Again, I'll put a link up in the description. You can go to the video about that. And then we'll run Cosmic. And this pulls down the Cosmic store. It's still in beta. And then I can really easily have a nice interface to do my Flatpaks. Building, he says. Keep going. Receiving objects. Yeah. I mean, you can use Warehouse. The other thing I've installed as well is a thing called Flat Seal, which I'll get out the AUR in a second. And that basically allows you to control how Flatpaks interact with the rest of the system. Doing its thing. Tidying and store, removing lib files, removing static library files, copying sources needed for debug symbols. Give it a second, let it do its thing. And it's still doing a bit more. Keep going. Warning, user exists. Yeah, when I wrote this the first time, I installed it on mine. I didn't even think about it. It's like I was like working out how to do this. There we go. You'll get there, don't worry. Building it. Quite a lot going on there. I think what I did beforehand, when I was doing this, I'd done so many attempted installations with it. It seemed like it took seconds to do, but this is like clean and fresh. So this is the benchmark test, isn't it? If it doesn't work now, I'm in trouble. Come on, you can do it. Nearly there, 66, 70. Whew. The flat pack lib, cosmic lib. It's doing it. One more. Come on, you can do it. It's just sitting there on 776, 777. I hope this works. And I haven't deleted, because I deleted my last installation. I've got this figured out completely on there. And it worked fine. Just thinking about it. There's an awful lot of stuff there. Give it a minute. Anyway, we'll let that carry on, because the next thing I'm going to do is install DaVinci Resolve. So if you look at my other video, I'll again link in the description. I'll put DaVinci Resolve Studio in the downloads folder, so home, downloads, and this is where you put DaVinci Resolve in here, and then you need the r.sh script. Here we go, it's doing it. That's a beast of an install. Updating upstream data from remote flat hub. Upstream data from remote flat hub. Come on, you can do it. This better not break. I spent ages writing this. I want it for system. Oh, wrong one. This window. System. Going for gold. Wow. Putting down all sorts of stuff. It's a big old install. But I mean, the thing is, the Cosmic Store is worth it. And when I'm doing this in real time, if it goes wrong, then don't download the script. But I mean, you know, if it does go right, I mean, I put the script up. If it doesn't go wrong, if it goes wrong and doesn't install properly, I'll pull the script off the video probably, because it's worked twice. I tried it on a clean, another one. I just didn't realize how long it took to install. Okay, GNOME calculate. I think we've got that. Okay, it's done. Let's test it. And let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's go Cosmic Store there. And there's the Cosmic Store. So in here, you can basically go in, you can see you've got everything. It's really nicely laid out, flat pack thing. You can download your flat packs and install stuff, anything you wish. I use it to install a llama and AI stuff. So if I just look at what I've installed already, I've got Alpaca. I had to do a cut there, by the way, because when you install Cosmic at the end, it freezes OBS. So by the power of editing, I'm back and I've already installed something to test it anyway. So you can install Alpaca and your AIs and stuff like that out of it. And let's just come out of that and just get Alpaca running. Alpaca. Boot that up. This your local AI. Now you can either install a llama directly from Omarchy. It has a whole AI section, which I'll show you here. You've probably seen it before. So you're going to install, and you've got AI, and you can download a llama. But Alpaca, you can download it and add it as an extra, so you can have it installed already. You don't need it. So anyway, so let's come out of that. So here we go. So next. Already local AI close. So I could do up here, add models, available, install any of those, and I'm good to go. And I can run back here. I can run when I've got a model in place. I can run AI. There you go. So that's the Cosmic Store. So the next thing to do is to install the DaVinci Resolve script. But I'm going to cut back to the original video I shot now because it was chaos. It didn't work as I thought it was going to work. But here you go. Okay, so we're back. I rebooted and I've just spent an hour fixing my Resolve script because they've changed something. So if you're on Omarchy 3.1 and below, it will now work. It'll work. I don't know if it works on the 3, but you shouldn't have that anymore. But basically, they broke something. So anyway, let's just jump over to this one. Oh, hang on, let's switch screens. So let's just jump over to this one. You see the chaos, ChatGPT, KONSOLE thingy, Kate. Anyway, it works now. So I've uploaded it back to the Dropbox folder. So if you're trying to install it and you've had a problem after you did 3.1, I apologize. I never reran it. So it works again now. So let's close all this down. And now I wonder if my Super D works. Yeah, but it's running it from KONSOLE. So let's just come out of that. And let's just go back into key. Oh, yeah, of course it did. Ignore. Right, so let's come out of that and go to, let's do key bindings. I need to go into, right, sorry, it's confusing what to do. I can't go to KONSOLE. This is my next mission, is to get KONSOLE working properly, and then I need files. And then I want to go to, where are you? Config, Hyprland. And then I want bindings, open with, okay, open, down here. Right, okay, and I've got Docker. I don't want terminal, do I? I just want execute. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Is it E? Do we launch it with super shift execute E web app? Yeah, I need that. Hopefully, he says. Let's try that. Save. File, save. Let's see if that boots. It's not loving it. Do I need the E on there? Execute resolve. Probably not. Save. Yay. There we go. Okay. Result. Live fault finding. Nice to see. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Now, we're still not finished. Now, after that epic, to get to that, I've got to put the license key in. Now, I'm going to use a license key. Continue. Now, what will happen, and I'm going to blur this out, obviously. Got down here, let's just get it. So, one of these moments where I'm going to mouth it out loud so you all know my license key. Okay, so I've got my license key in there. Hopefully I've blurred it out and remember to do that. But when you do this, activate, it's the studio version, you won't be able to do it because there's a license file folder buried away in the system somewhere that you can't write to. So what I've done, I've turned my channel, let's go to another window here, 3. I've turned my my channel into a web app. So if I go to this, 28 all day, bring that up, that means I could just jump in here, go to my videos, down here, Resolve install, stop that from starting. I've actually put the line of code in that you need. Sudo cmod 777 opt_resolve.license. Copy that out. Okay, and now I need to start a terminal. I can do it in any terminal. I can do it in the one that I don't like. That one, Control V. That going to work? No. See, this is why I like the other one. Let's just try and do really easy copy here. That. Copy. Over there. Control V. Nope. Not having it. Super V. Oh, man. easy password. It's not the one I'm going to change this off. Anyway, so that should have done it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back to that. Not that one. That one. That one. So now if I click activate, it's done it. So now Resolve should fire up. But obviously I've got to do something first of all. Here we go. And then open. Obviously I've got tiny text. Create. So I need to go up here, go to File, Preferences, User, and put that to 200. Save. OK. Shut that down. Super Shift D. Back up again. That might be too big. It might be 150. Yeah, I need to do 150. That's huge. So yeah, a bit big. So File, Preferences, and then go to User. Put that down to 150. Save. OK. Shut that down. Start that back up. And that one. Create. Let's go full screen. Let's get a bit of media, make sure it works. And I should have put a bit of clip in here. It's change project frame rate. It's what's it called? Raw. Create new timeline. Oh, just like that. Bit of bounce around to my mouse. Very bad quality mouse. There it is. Let's bring up the inspector. Retiming the scaling. Scale to fill. And that's shot on an iPhone 17 with ProRes RAW. So that works. So finally. Right, okay, we'll quit out of that. And then last, but it's very important, games. So I put Steam on here already. But you install it, if you don't know how to do it, you just go this one, go down to install, go down to gaming, just skip that Windows one, looks frightening. Gaming, Steam, RetroArch, Minecraft, so you want Steam. I've already installed it. So Steam. Give it a second. And we're off. And I'm going to try and run Borderlands 4. I've already pre-installed it on here. Let's just go offline. Library. Ready to go. Borderlands 4. Play. Now, all I've done with Steam, I haven't put any Proton GE or anything additional on this. It's just like out of the box, Proton Experimental, ready to go. Here we are, and we're into Borderlands. I don't know what I've set this to. When you first put this in, it does a couple of patches. Okay, here we are, and then just click continue. Hopefully it won't crash. I've got it set to 1440p, I think high. But you can have a play with it. I mean, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, really. And we're off. There we go. Get the bike. Put up where the mission is. Supposed to go up there, and we're going the wrong way. Maybe I steer it. Okay, but you get the general idea. Quick game. Quick game. Okay, so, and that's going to shut down. All right, so let's change that background finally. That one, that one. So there you go. Sorry, that was like hugely long-winded. It's taken me probably about an hour or so to get everything up to what I needed. So I've got Resolve, I've got my backup, I've got Cosmic Store, I've got Cosmic Store, I've got games going. So it's back up and running. Now there's a couple of tweaks I can show you on this, because there's things like if you're doing it like this, you don't want things like Docker. There's a command, hang on, let's just bring it up. If you bring up last minute tweaks here, let's go to that's Obsidian. Okay, that I can never remember it. Just copy that, copy, and then let's go to that, and then hopefully this will copy over. Control V, no, Super V. It's got that stupid thing on it. Why are you doing that? Okay, this shows you the speed of the startup of your system, and you'll see the thing at the beginning here is Docker. Now, if you're going to be using that Windows panel, or if you're a programmer and you need Docker, but you can basically just uninstall it because you don't need it. So go to here and go to Remove, Package, and there's a couple of them you need. So Docker Compose. You need get rid of all the Docker bits basically, and so those ones. I think it's Compose, Build, and X. That you can get rid of those as well. You don't need them. You don't need Docker, but you can see up here it's 489 milliseconds as part of the load up. You don't need it, and all the rest of it's perfect, but that's a bit I just trim out. Okay, let's come out of that. Now it has shut down. Okay, back to me. Okay, that was a bit of an epic, but I hope you've learned something along the journey. I mean, I had to do like fault finding. It's a good job I did this, because that Resolve script wouldn't have worked for the next person, and I would have had all these comments saying your script doesn't work, but it does now. Anyway, I hope that's useful. That's like a full installation process of Omarchy, and it's back to normal for me. I've got my snapshot, I've got got games, got everything, and I'm back to work with it. But it's interesting, like 3.1, I did a brief video on the update, but it does break stuff like, updates do. It's just the way it works. So obviously every time they do a major update, I'm going to have to rewrite that. The other two scripts held out fine, happy with that. But every time they do an update with a major one, because it's done in between updates and nothing really changed, I'm going to have a 3.2, I'm going to have to look at that script again. Anyway, thanks for bearing with it, and as ever, thanks for watching.